The article I found was from EntrepreneurMagazine.com. The article addresses the issue that many employers are facing now that the economy is in recovery. According to an annual survey, they found that 1/3 of employed Americans plan to look for new jobs once the economy recovers. That's a huge figure, and for many employers, that's a huge loss. Having high turnover rates is very expensive, and it's very difficult to attract, attain, and acquire new employees. So, in order to reduce turnover rates for employees, it's important to follow some guidelines to creating a healthy workplace environment. The key for that is motivation. Your employees have to be motivated to stay with the company, they have to feel like they belong, and they have to feel like they're doing something worthwhile. The article mentions 5 steps in which you can help build morale and employee dedication. The first thing they focus on is management. Managers are extremely important in building employee dedication, and it's not good enough for just a manager to be nice or sensitive. They have to give clear feedback, they need to communicate clear expectations, and they need to provide feedback on performance. Without that, the employee has no sense of where they're going, what they're doing, what they mean to the company. Ensuring that employees are provided with clear feedback makes sure that they understand their earning potential, and it'll make them know that they're valued and an important part of the bigger term, long-term picture of the company. So it is important to train your managers to take a present and active role in the workplace and to respect the employees. They need to be able to communicate the goals and standards clearly of the company and to provide accurate and constructive feedback to help the employees. The second point that the article focuses on is to embrace employee opinions. Embracing employee opinions will increase their respect for your company. If you make them feel like their opinion doesn't matter, you'll risk losing their respect. It is important that an employee feels empowered and comfortable to speak freely within the company. They will feel more like a part of the business. So it's important to ask yourself, does my organization solicit ideas and provide an environment in which people are comfortable providing feedback? If so, this will create a happy and more productive workforce. If not, the company will, or not having an open door policy encourages employees to kind of disengage, and ultimately they will go looking for a better fit for them. Thirdly, which is kind of tied to the second point, you need to recognize your staff. So employees like to know that they're part of a bigger picture or valued members of a large team. Recognizing your staff for a job well done goes a long way in establishing loyalty. So there are several ways that you can recognize your staff. First, there are monetary recognitions such as raises, bonuses, additional paid time off. But that's not always necessary. You don't always have to reward employees with financial recognition. Other things such as titles, new titles, promotions, new assignments, or greater roles in decision making will all work towards establishing employee loyalty. If a business prefers to financially reward employees but cannot afford to do raises and bonuses all the time, then non-financial rewards are a good alternative. Fourthly, you need to create a sense of community in your staff. One of the biggest benefits of working in a small or mid-sized company is the closeness of the environment. People know each other by name. They have an intimate network to, communicate with their fellow employees, and it'll make them feel more like they belong. In a larger company, people may start feeling alienated, or they may feel like no one knows them or no one cares about them. So if you have a big company and networking is a problem, you can do things such as potlucks, picnics, social hours to get people to know each other and form closer groups within the larger company. Being part of a community can be a powerful counterpoint when a larger, more impersonal entity tries to recruit your star employees. So if they feel like they're part of a small community and some larger corporation tries to come in and attract them away from your company, they may not want to leave because they have friends here and they have a nice community that they can rely on. So the last point they make, these all kind of build on each other. So the last point they make is the importance of having transparency and an open door policy. Sharing financial details and other company information will help employees also feel like they're part of, the overall process of the business. So, to succeed and retain top performers, you must provide an honest snapshot of the company's future goals. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to, give them all, like, the intricate details of the company. They just need to know the big picture, where the company stands, quarterly reviews, financials and assets, company achievements. And this helps the employee know exactly what's going on, exactly what they're working towards, how they can improve things, what's happening with the company. So, bottom line, employees are the one asset a company cannot do without. So, retention of key employees is crucial to a company's long-term health and success. As the economy stabilizes, many managers are concerned that their best talents will be leaving, but that you can prevent that from happening by following these 5 steps to increasing employee motivation and making sure that your employees feel welcome in the company.